Hi friends, this is Damola. You are welcome to the Tailors Hub. Alright, so if you've ever had challenges on how to manage your material whenever you're making a 3-tier, 4-tier or 5-tier outfit, this video is for you. So in this video I show the simple and effective way on how you can manage your material whenever you're cutting such outfits, and it will still come out really nice. Okay, so thank you to all our existing subscribers, and if this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know when a new video is uploaded. Please also, I encourage you to like our videos, like this video so that YouTube can recommend it to a large number of users. Okay, so if in the course of this video I had to remove some explanations about measurements and all because of noise at some point from my children and all, so but please, I encourage you to watch it again and again. You will get it. Especially, I'm saying this because of beginners. Watch it, practice it, you will get it. All right, thank you for watching. All right guys, you're welcome back to a 3-tier dress, and the material is not enough. So what you should do is this. Just as I have folded this lining, get a lining of the color of the fabric or the one that is close. You can see my lining is not so close to the material, but I can still use it. So but get a matching color of the fabric. So fold the lining this way, like you want to cut a 360-degree flare. Yeah, you see I folded it into 4. So the length of, let me use this dress I want to cut as an example. The length of the dress is 40 minus the half length. Half length is 16 inches. So if you remove 16 inches from 40 inches, you have 24 inches. So we're going to be working with the 24 inches now. So 3-tier flare dress, the first layer, we're going to take out the first layer. Okay, we're not touching the first layer. We're talking about the second layer and the last layer. So what I'm going to do now, determine the length, as in the gap of the flare. The gap of the flare. All right, let's take out the waist measurement. All right, the waist measurement is 29 inches. So 29 divided into 4, you can see it. This is 7 1/4. Okay, 7 1/4. I added a little because we're going to split one side of it as the zip allowance. All right, so that's for the waist. Cut a 360-degree flare like this. Okay, measure the down of this place. All right, can you see? That's 29.5. Let's fold it this way. So instead of cutting different layers of flare, this can work as the background. So what we're going to do is to cut the one at the very bottom. Let's cut the one at the very bottom. All right, so we'll come back to this. So let's cut this lace out. The dress. So now the next thing to do, let's note from the waist. This is the waist. To do the second, this is where the first layer is going to sit. I'm going to practicalize it for us to see. This is where it's going to sit. All right, however, The second layer, the one in the middle, you can shift it up about 2 inches up here. Shift it up 2 inches up here. From there, measure how long you want. Let's also do 10 inches for it. All right, so this one that we cut here, we're going to be using it for the first layer of the flare. So let's go ahead and cut. We're still going to be using the same lining that was used. Okay, so remember the length is here. Okay, so let's measure 10 inch or add a little to it. 10.5 inches round. Folding and weaving allowances. Okay, so now we have the first layer. Look at it. It's going to sit this way. Then this last layer is here. So this third layer will be in the middle like this. Let's cut it out. Before we cut it out, let's measure what we're going to be cutting out. Okay. Remember I told you the joining will not be directly under here, because when it is being raised up, maybe by breeze or something, so you join it, you raise this first layer up by about 2.5 inches and measure the point where you are going to be joining it. Okay. All right, so this is how it's going to look. This here, the second layer. All right, here. Okay, look at this. And the last layer, okay, will be here. So mark out the places, the points where, especially the middle points, the flare at the middle. I'm going to mark it this way. Okay. This is where it's going to be joined. Okay. Turn it to the other side. Also mark it. So the middle flare is what we're going to be joining here. All right. We'll join it here. All right, so what we'll do is just to place it on it. You can turn it, you can carry it and turn it on it like this. Okay, or you can sew it like this. You can sew it like this way on top of it. Any one that is fine. You can see I'm wearing it for the flare. So we're going to go ahead now and sew it round. The bottom, the last layer, does not have any issue. Just sew it round. Make sure you notch the edges, the 4 corners of the flare, so that the corners can align to one another. All right, so let's go ahead and join it so that we can see the end result of this 3-tier skirt part of a dress. All right, guys, so here is it. Take a look. This is the one at the base. Okay, the one at the middle, as I showed you earlier. All right, and then the one on top, of course, to cover this. So that's basically, if you have a material about 3 yards, sometimes if it's 2.5 yards, you may not cut it as a 360-degree flare like this. You may just cut like a 180-degree flare. All right, so if you have material that you want to use to do a 3-tier flare dress like this, you don't have to cut all the way. You can do it like this to manage your fabric. All right, so that's about that. Thank you for watching.